Welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Amber. This is Three Little Owls Budgets, and we are finally cash stuffing. So we are cash stuffing, oh gosh, it's October now, October week 1. So we will have a look at my budget that I've spent hours slaving over. We don't have much of a purse to stuff because this week is all online payments, but I do have some games we're going to play. So let's get into it. All right, so we have our purse. I went to Sainsbury's and I spent money on my card. I put fuel on my card today. And I have £5 in spending, which I'm going to leave there because it is day 1 of week 1 for me. But I do have some coins that we can get out. I've got 10p, 50p. I have, put this over here. There we go. I've got, oh, sorry, I bumped you, didn't I? That's a £1, 50p. Okay, so I will keep the £1 out for a mini. Sorry if you're listening on headphones. And then I will pop all my silvers into this little tin I got from Poundland. If you saw in my last video, I was sorting through all my coins. So I've decided that anything silver will go in my little purple tin, and then I have the pennies to deal with. So I will take this £30 out that we are going to play with. 10, 20, 30. I don't have my little cash tray because I don't need it because I've only got £30 here. So we are going to see how we get on. This is side hustle money. And week 2 I will stuff with you guys, but I just felt like it was important for my journey that I said I would start to cash stuff this right away. So I tutored, got paid, and here we are. So I'll leave that £1 to the side for now. And I have my scratch off tool because I know that I want to use it, but it might be a short video, who knows. Of course, fibers are favored for game days and things like that, but I can't get to the post office until the weekend. So but I hope everyone's weekend is going well. Well, yeah, I hope your weekend went well. A couple videos ago, my cat Donna made an appearance. And I think I mentioned that she got out over the summer holidays. So I had a very eventful week last week because she had her kittens. So I've got a house full of 2 adult cats and 3 kittens, and it was lovely, and they're gorgeous, and she's a lovely mom. But it did mean, let me get it out, sorry, that for this month, I had way too many red days. Unplanned spend. I wasn't ready for them to come yet, so I will wash this off because this is for the month of September. It includes today. Today was a planned spend day. So I've already colored it in because I knew that as soon as I got paid, I was gonna go to Sainsbury's and get some bits. So I'll mark that off for next time. Right, so I have spent hours and hours really getting myself familiar with how I want things to go. And I've decided that hopefully this will be the last video where you see this stuff in it. And you don't get to see my lovely setup. I cannot find my tripod anywhere. I think a borrower took it, and that's fine. So I have ordered a new one. But this is who I am. And I get it if you don't like the yellow lighting. the glare from the jar, it's fine. Right, okay. A couple of videos ago I said, this is Taylor. I've named my binder, so I'll introduce you to them as we go on. I do have my little charm from Rosebud Budgets from the At the Fun Fair box. My dashboard from Rainbow Budgets and Plans, but I am going to retire it as soon as the dashboards come that I've ordered from Bethany Budgets. So I've decided that we are going to roll. I don't have those fancy envelopes yet that say challenge 1, challenge 2, but I know I want to get into Studio Lane. So 1, let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, well, let's just start off with Rosebud Budget Sweet Treat Mini because we can. And I will, oh, that's the wrong envelope. I will at least do this one. Now, I do have a binder that I've saved for all minis, apart from a couple, because since I am brand new to the journey, I am saving to sync, so I've left some minis in here. So each apple is £1 for this one, and we will cross one off. I worked at a little shop in Vegas right after I graduated high school called Rocky Mountain Chocolate Factory, and the actual factory was in Colorado, but they were opening a store in Las Vegas. There we go. Isn't that gorgeous? Sorry. They were opening a store at one of the casinos, and I helped open the store as part of the team that stocked all the shelves. But oh, turn that around. Their main thing is that they sold caramel apples. Sometimes we would have candy ones, but their main thing was the different selections of chocolates, chocolate covered strawberries, and caramel apples. So you would have to, I don't know, it makes me cringe, the noise of the wooden stick going into the apple, but you dip them in caramel and you let them cool, and then you dip them in chocolate, and then you roll them in nuts or M&Ms or Oreo, and we sold them in boxes of 2 or 4, or, you know, on their own, of course, but we were right by the elevators to the room. So, and it was a casino, of course, so I think it was a bit unfair because people who were staying at the hotel who you know, may need a late night snack would then spend lots of money on sweet treats, and I do miss those apples a lot because they were delicious. Okay, so we are going to get into it because you do not need to spend money on things like this to do it, but my brain sort of works on the reward system, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, I am enjoying it so much. Okay, so we have He Loves Me, He Loves Me Not, which was Studio Lane, goes back to the 90s. Okay, here we go. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, I'm scared. Oh, blue. Oh no, £10 right away. Oh gosh. Okay, here we go. Right, that's it. £10 right away. And that's fine. That's absolutely fine. So, He Loves Me Not. Oh well. We'll try again, won't we? Anyway, I have sort of... I'm going to see how this month goes as far as organizing challenges and challenges. Oh gosh, challenges. Because I know that there are people who do like a minis day and then a cash stuffing day and a reallocation and all sorts of things, and that is super fun. But because I don't know the stability, like I know what my budget is now, I just don't know how it's gonna work as far as what I play with when. Oh, there we go. So He Loves Me, He Loves Me Not. And I've said it again, haven't I? Okay, so we've got our lovely dashboard for that. Put that in. And our £10 is going in. Okay, so roll again, shall we? I think I lost my train of thought. 3. Well, we got 1, 2, 3. Cash cube. Okay, here we go, guys. And now I need to color this in first, which I'm very excited to do. Let's see. Choose your colors below for each number on the dice and the colors you'd like to use for your cube. Roll the dice, save the amount shown below, and color in a square on your cube. Okay, so I've had to hide my cube from my son because he colored it all in as soon as I got it. So we will just do that. What kind of cube? Well, I don't have like a burnt orange. Doesn't, well, we'll see how we go. Anyway, my son colored it in, so I had to spend time wiping it all out, hiding it. It's kind of gotten over the excitement of all the new things showing up though, which is nice. I'm gonna have to remember these colors now, won't I? 2. So October is my favorite month, and I love how you have almost like better summer weather end of September, early October than you do an actual summer. That's terrible. I did not color in the lines there very well. I'm so sorry. Right. So it has been nice weather. We did get a heating pad for the kittens, just because it was colder a few days ago in my front room, and I thought, oh, that's the same color as the card. It's very cold. And then Donna decided in the middle of the night she was going to move the kittens. So we left them there, and then she wanted to try and move them again today, but she wanted to do it under one of the kids' beds, and that just didn't make me happy, so I intervened, which I know you shouldn't do, and moved them back. Okay, 5. I wonder if I'm gonna remember all these colors. Who knows? I guess red should 4? I said, oh, 5 pounds, but it's a 4 roll. Anyway, this is red, but it looks orange. Sorry about that. Anyway, I know that Emma from RBPlans is releasing a new passport challenge, and I am putting myself on a Happy Mail ban after I get that and what I've already put in my basket for my dashboards and some other bits that I'll show you when they come, because my main goal, as we know, is to save for America. So you cannot see that purple very well, but I'm gonna leave it because you'll probably be able to see it on the cube. Okay, so we're gonna roll a dice now, and we'll just see what happens, won't we? 1, 5. Okay, so we're gonna color in the yellow, which oh no, see, I put it back. I'm pretty sure it's this one. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna color in this for 5, and then I don't have any change, so I'm gonna have to roll again. And I know you're not supposed to cheat, but I don't want to throw it all away in one, so I will re-roll if it ends up being a 10. I will end up getting 5s eventually. So I'm very excited to be playing Cash Cube, to be honest. I'll put that there. 5. Oh, it's a 10. See, I said I was going to re-roll, didn't I? Oh. 6, 5. Okay, I cheated. And you know what? Come at me. Come at me, bro. Because, yeah, we're just going to do it like that until I get more organized with my 5ers. But now I can visually see that I'm making progress. And I don't know if you saw my last video. I totally lost my mind and game date everything on. That was for groceries that week. on to roll the rainbow 9 and fill the dots. Those are some beefy challenges. So I need to be more careful. Obviously, I'm not going to be game daying my food budget again. Isn't that cool? Okay, I'll let that dry. And we will put Cash Cube away. But that's very cool, isn't it? Who knows if I'll remember what colors they are. We'll just have to see. And then 10 pounds going in. So, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna roll again, but I'm not gonna do the same challenge twice, so we'll just see. Nope, that was 3, which we've just done. Okay. Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. 2. I don't have a 5. Well, I do, but it's a mini, and that's not happening. There we go. You know what? Anyway, I'm just making it a 2 because I'm desperate to scratch something off. So there we go. It is a game day of sorts. I don't know, I just want to scratch, okay? So we have what's on tonight. I'm going to go read the quote from the movie or TV show. Guess what it is before scratching to reveal the correct answer. Get it right, save 5. Get it wrong, save 10. Yeah, but do you guess the next line, or do you guess the show or the film? Because the one with is always, those are titles to Friends, right? Friends episodes? Okay, I don't know. I never watched Friends when I lived in America. I only watched it because before I got a job here, it was all that was on. Ooh, okay, Friends. So it is the show. Oh, nice. Oh, I left my little Hoover. Hold on, bear with. I've left my Hoover. Give me a minute. Okay, here we go. Isn't it cute? It's an owl. I know. All right, let's see if it works, shall we? Oh, go on. What's that? Oh, so cool. Okay. Right. So that's 5, and of course we have 10. So you know what? I'm gonna commit. I'm going to commit. I don't need spending money, even though it's only Monday. I don't need it this week. So we're gonna put it there. Game day is my spending money. Well, can we count it as that? So there we go. 5 pounds in. So fun. Okay. There we are. Now, oopsie. There's actually a different one I want to do because I'm just desperate to scratch off. So we're gonna take, put Taylor back. We're gonna get out. This one. This is the chunky beast. Oh, look. Isn't it so pretty? I know I showed it last time, but I can't get over it. Okay, so we are going to do, I'll save it the fun fair one, but you know what I'm desperate to do? Is it in this one? Did I not put it in? I didn't put it in this one. Okay. I'm really, obsessed, so, because I took my kids to the carnival, a county show that their dad was doing a demo at, and Hook a Duck was 5 pounds. Was it 5 or 10? Something stupid like that. Like, Hook a Duck used to be a pound. Come on. Especially when the gifts or the prizes are a pound. So we are going to do Rosebud Budgets. Hook a Duck. Right, so I need to get my little duckies out, because if you hook your color, save 10, and any other color, save 5. And again, obviously we're not gonna be able to owe it. haven't decided what color duck I want. So let's have a look. Oh, look how pretty that is. Okay. I am really going to try and be disciplined, of course, and just be mindful of what I'm spending. I was proud of myself because I set a budget. Well, we know that my color has to be purple, don't we? Because that's my favorite color. Question is, do we do this one? Yeah. I put you back. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we have pink, orange, and yellow. Right. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I went to the store. I had 145 in my purse, and I actually ended up, I did make a list, but I ended up getting more than was on the list because I didn't realize I haven't been shopping properly at Sainsbury's before, so there were things that the kids needed because they're dying for packed lunch anyway. So I was proud of myself that I left with change, which is what we've just put in the tin in that £5 note. So yeah, that doesn't normally happen. And you know, they don't need to have a packed lunch, but I have seen the state of the food that they get served, and I'm not impressed. Let's just say that, because I've been to their school while they're being dished up, and it's just they're hungry, and it's a whole thing. Okay, I don't even know if you can see that, but I did color in the beak. Okay, so we're putting them back in. I really don't want to grab the purple one, just, well I do, but I don't know. Okay, ready? Not looking. I'm looking away. I am looking. Oh, I should put these in a bigger bag. Right. We've got, what are you, the orangey color. Yay! Okay. So we say 5. And I will, how am I going to make it? Oh, I'll use a different yellow for his beak, shall we? Okay, so that is Hook a Duck. So cute. He's kind of blending into the card, but never mind. I'll give him a different color. Like, this is more like a highlighter yellow though, isn't it? Hopefully after it dries you can see it. Okay, so we've got £5 in Hook a Duck. I should color that one purple since that's the thingy I drew, right? Can't really, oh, you can see, it's so cute. Okay, I'm gonna color this ducky the color of my duck and put the other yellow guy away. When I was at my last school, it was like the trend to hide all these little ducks everywhere, so I had a student give me a couple. I'm imagining or assuming they're quite cheap on TikTok, or they were at the time. Okay. So, I'm gonna color you in. And then I suppose I have to play this game again, don't I? Because I don't have enough placeholders to exchange it. But I could make a note on my little notepad that when I break a 10, not that I owe it, because the money will be in the binder somewhere else, but basically I have £5 left to play with. And yeah, what do you think? I don't know. Here we are. This is quite relaxing. I bought an adult coloring book. Oh god. You can see how often I use it since I just keep coloring out of the lines. I was pregnant with my daughter, and I thought it would help with my anxiety. And I didn't make time to actually do it because I was working so much. But there's our little duck. So, I'm going to put that one inside, and I'm going to write plus 5. And I'm gonna write today's date. And it's not that I owe it, because I have it here. I just might sit the other fiver somewhere else. Well, it's my binder, so there we go. Oh, here, see, we'll split it between this and Wednesday plans. I'm not even gonna game day the rest. I'm just gonna put it here. But I want to pick a different color. Am I allowed to do that? Or is that, I mean, you know. Game day here. You're probably looking at the mark there and thinking, where's the 5? Well, what else do we want? We want our curtains, and we need a new mirror because mine got broken. Let me tell you where the fiber is. The fiber is in my petrol tank from last time, so I will replace it. So I'm going to put plus 5 IOU. I just said I wasn't going to owe challenges, but this is from September, so we'll sort it out. And then plus 5, and then I'll put 29.9 hook-a-duck. Hook-a. Sorry, hook-a-duck. Okay, so that is my home from Wednesday plans. And once I do have that 100-pound, I will be able to get some bits that I do need. Okay, so it's very exciting to scratch something off, actually. I'm very proud of myself for that. So I'll put that back in. And next week I will do a more in-depth cash stuffing. I just need to get my head around all my online payments first. Oh gosh, I love her so much. And then I will also be able to decide how many dollars we might get to stuff this month. So I'll tidy this up. But yeah, I just thought I would hop on, get that done, see how it feels to actually play the games and get involved. And it is nice. I do see why people do it. You know, a year from now, I'll be in such a different place, won't I? Which is nice. And I was staring at my budget for so many hours, and I get in this place where I'm desperate for payday, and then as soon as I'm paid, I'm terrified. Because it all goes so fast. But with the help of ChatGPT, I'm not gonna lie, and you know, redoing everything in my binder, I've organized game days, like what week is a tighter week. So for example, because I'm paying so much out the first week, and I need petrol, electric, completely out of food, stuff like that, it is a tighter week. Then week 3 of October, everything bounces back again. And it's less tough. It's just about respecting the fact that I need to follow a budget. And I'm not a baby anymore. You know, I have to be reliable on myself. It is a shame. It is disheartening, isn't it, to work full time. Sorry, housefly. To work full time and look at how much tax they're taking. But also, I love what I do. I love my job. I like contributing. I like that I'm building a pension. So, the cons of the tax man. By the way, this is from Rosebud Budgets, and I'm very sad because the scrunchie went off with the borrowers too. But this is where all my dice are, and I love it. So soft. The cons of having to pay tax and all that far outweigh. Not outweigh. The pros outweigh the cons. What's wrong with me? It's late. I'm tired. Anyway, so I will be revealing more binder names, because why not? I have to name them. I name everything. I'm one of those weirdos. The kids named the kittens, by the way. If I remember, we'll pop a picture. So we have 3 kittens. We have 2 boys and a girl. They are called Ember, Ash and Winnie. Winnie is a calico, the other two are sort of an ashy black and gray with probably what will grow into be white stripes, and they're adorable. I have no business keeping 5 cats where I live. So I'll need a whole binder for them. But the kids they would be heartbroken. And it's not like they don't have a safe, warm, well-fed home here. So I will just pivot and be grandma now. So yeah, can I just say, right, is this not the cutest? Is he not the cutest? I need a name for him. Or her. Probably her, right? And I still have this hero, right? This is for my 2-pound coins. I found it in a charity shop. And then we have Panda, who I got as a birthday gift last year from a very, very lovely, wonderful friend of mine. I can't keep a house plant. The plant died, but perfect for my pens, right? Sorry, sidetracked. So yes, I hope that everyone has a good first week of October. It's my favorite time of year. Cannot wait to get some pumpkin spice, sorting out the kids' Halloween costumes, and it's half term, but this is the first half term where I don't feel like we're gonna have to be stuck at home doing nothing, because I have control, and I think that was what I've lacked the last few months, is not having any stability, because I wasn't being intentional with my spending. So if I do spend, or if I dip into the following week's budget, I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna have little whoopsies of, oh, I need that, because that just doesn't leave overnight, does it? So I am happy that you're here. If you've got to this point, leave me a little duck, because that was so much fun. And I will see you soon, either for some sort of a mini day, haven't decided, dollar day maybe, but definitely week 2, which will start from the 6th, and I will keep you posted, see how we go. Bye.